Some people out there would have you believe that infidelity could actually make your marriage better. Stick around. We gonna bet iron on it.
I just wanna tell you how I feel. I just wanna keep it on it.
Listen up, guys. Man, there's a lot of people out there, and I've been hearing them firsthand. Doctors, coaches, therapists, that would have you believe that if a woman committed infidelity during a marriage, the marriage could actually be better. Now, these same people will give you all kind of advice, all kind of ideas, have you doing all kind of exercises, like sitting down with the woman and basically asking her what it is that you did wrong to drive her to cheat. What is it that you could do better? So let me tell you something, guys, how most of the time this goes. 95% can be her fault, and you only possess 5%. And at the end, it's going to be 50-50. Now, if 95% comes from you as the person who's doing the wrongdoing, if you're 95% at fault, then guess what? You're going to have to eat the whole 95% every time. Because the first thing out of her mouth is going to be, yeah, I cheated, but. And once they put that but in there, it's going to dilute the whole thing. That's why I don't be wanting to go to, no, guys, these family therapists and all that shit. Yeah, we need to get marriage counseling. Man, I'm going to tell you, when you walk off in that thing, you going to come out feeling like you have the blame for what she did. You are half of the blame for what she did, and she's the one committed infidelity on you. Now, this notion about infidelity in a marriage is going to make it better. Guys, don't fall for that bullshit. Don't fall for that. Because it's not going to make it better at all. I promise you that. Because the main thing I always tell you guys, at the end of the day, you have to be able to look yourself in the mirror and feel like a man. You have to be able to look yourself in the mirror and feel like a man. Now, I guess I will say this. It's some of you guys out there that, hell, you'll still be able to look yourself in the mirror because another man sleeping with your wife don't faze you. You still gonna love her the same. And that's more in the beta boys organization. Now, I don't really get into the alphas and beta, but sometimes you have to call it what it is, man. Some of you guys think that a woman can do no wrong. She can do no wrong, and you will be a real man for stepping up to the plate and accepting what it is that she has to dish out, guys. I've talked to many guys, many guys, old men in their 70s, in their 60s that said, man, my wife cheated on me years ago and I should have left. I wasted a lot of years. These guys say that all the time. I've never heard a guy say that when his wife cheated on him, things got better. I hear that bullshit on the internet. People will say anything, man. At the end of the day, who in the hell wants to be parading around with a woman that other guys done slept with that you know? Now, if you don't know them, it's a whole different ball game. If you don't know which guy's with, then okay, all is fair. But who wants to show up at a place and giving guys some doubt and this guy that slept with your woman, or you go to church with a guy that done been sleeping with your wife? Who wants to do that? How you gonna feel? How you gonna feel as a man? And at the end of the day, guys, you have to love yourself enough, because you are the one that's got to lift your own self up. You're the one that's got to walk this journey by yourself. And some of y'all like to lean on people every time. That's why you find these guys that go from one relationship to another. They don't never give themselves time to build themselves up, to build themselves up spiritually, to build themselves up emotionally, to physically get themselves right. You find these guys, man, I'm going to tell you, they don't, I mean, Hell, nobody's perfect, but these guys don't have nothing going on for them. They just looking for the next relationship so they can dump all their emotions on the next person. And then when that person leaves, then they take all the emotions with them, and then you stuck. You stuck trying to find somebody else. At the same time, getting over the person that just left you. And that's something, guys, we got to stop doing. We have to learn how. We have to learn how to stand on our own 2 feet. As men. As men. And I don't expect it to be done overnight, guys. It takes time. It takes time, little bit at a time. As long as you got that knowledge and know that that's what you're supposed to be doing and working towards it, eventually, guys, you'll become emotionally independent. Emotionally independent. But to think that it's going to get better, guys, no, it's not finna get better. Hell no. Because a woman sharing her body, it doesn't matter what she's done before you, but once she gets with you and she shares her body with another man while you're with her, that's nothing lower that she can do to you except that. And after that, I already told y'all what's about to happen. The disrespect is about to come. And you just might as well look for that. And there's nothing you can do. You can kick, you can scream, and she knows you're not going nowhere because you already have accepted the worst, guys. You've already accepted the worst. What else could she possibly do to you? You have to protect yourself, guys. You have to protect yourself. Because to sit there and let somebody tell you, okay, let's break down. Man, we don't need to break down shit. Nobody tells or nobody put a gun to her head and told her to go sleep with another man. If she has some issues with you, and see, that's another thing. Women will come up with all kind of issues once they're in the relationship with somebody else. Now, we do it too, but not like women. Women are more prone to do that stuff. They will get with the guy while they're with you, fall in love, and then they'll come tell you all the stuff that you're doing wrong. Now, you never heard this shit before. She had nothing to say before, but now she want to tell you all the wrong. And see, that's where all the credibility goes out the door. Because she could have told you. She could have told you what she was doing, what you was doing wrong, and then left. Then said, okay, I can't tolerate this. I can't take this, so I'm going to leave. But no, she don't want to do that. She don't want to do it, guys. And that's called being deceiving, being a woman for the streets, to be honest with you. She's for the streets at that point. Very manipulative and lying, cunning. Every kind of motherfucking word you can think. Every kind of word you can think, guys. That's what she becomes. Because that's the coward way out. She wants to have a landing spot while leaving you. Once she pulls the rug from under you and decides to go in a direction, leaving you trying to put the pieces back together. So how is somebody stabbing you in the back going to make it better? Betrayal is very difficult to get past, guys. It's an obstacle that you must get past, but it's very difficult to get past. And they leave you stuck with having a spirit of lack of trust, self-esteem issue, inadequacy, feeling all those different type of things. That's why I say, guys, we strive for emotional independence over here. So that way, if a motherfucking ass want to start cheat, haul your ass. Hey, you can cheat. Just don't put me as your man. Don't put that tag on me. No, I ain't your man. We can go back to being friends. Cause I'm going to start doing what I got to do. Because I don't give a damn if you cheat or not. I'm good. And once you in that state, guys, then you feel free. Then you can be in control. But as long as you sit there and let somebody convince you that it's going to be better, nah, you'll never get any kind of control. You'll be driven out of control. Until next time, peace.